Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how I built this clothesline. So to make this clothesline, I'm going to use this 5-gallon bucket I had with some concrete, this 4x4 post I had. This thing's really bendy both ways, but I'm going to try using it just because it's laying around, and these things are not cheap. And then I bought some clothesline and some new eye hooks, and then I had some 1x2s laying around that I'll use. So let's get started. So I'm going to get this bendy 4x4 as straight as I can, but you know, it's just scrap. This whole project costs less than $20, so, and it'll get us by at least this summer. There, that's perfect-ish. So if you've never set a fence post before, this is basically the process without the bucket, of course. And all you're doing is checking for plumb on both sides, and then you just brace it. And that'll hold long enough for the concrete to dry. I don't know where you live, but where I live, it's about 150 degrees today. And what would really help me is if you hit that like button down there. It won't cool me off, but it'll help the video. I got this 60-pound bag of concrete here. I'm going to pour a little bit of time in the bucket. It won't fill this bucket all the way up. And just add a little water at a time. I may mix a little as I go, but this should be good enough for this job here. Yeah, got me a mixer. What I'm doing here is filling this up and just letting the water kind of sink down into the bucket there. We may get a little too much, but that's okay for this project anyway. So good news, the concrete is set up enough that I can start working on the top of this, and it's about 20 degrees hotter than it was earlier, so we're good to go. So for the top part of this, I've drilled a 1/4-inch hole in these 1x2s on each end, and I'm just going to level these on this bendy 4x4, and we should be able to do what we need to do here. Alright, now I just need to put this clothesline on, string it through. Great. So you can see at the end here, I'm going to take this and just knot one side of it. Something like that'll work. For this side, I'll cut it a little long. And to finish this off, I'm going to use these hog rings so I can get it kind of tight. And that should work just fine. There we go. And we'll just cut the rest of this off. Well, some might ask why I actually made this. And you know, it doesn't look all that great. It's got a bendy 4x4 and some scrap wood, but that was the point. I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money, especially right now, on, you know, buying a nice clothesline. So, you know, I took what I had already and spent about $20 on the stuff I needed. And, you know, it'll work for a couple of seasons. So that's kind of why I did it. And it came out pretty good, and it'll do what it's supposed to do. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time.